we go. Here 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 we go. As we salute the men and women who wore and are still wearing the U.S. military uniform, I am, of course, Joe Ugly.
I'm Shakiria.
Let them know what to do.
Don't forget to like this video, hit the notification bell, and of course, subscribe. Also, head over to Fanbase and show us some love.
Click that heart. What do we got?
So, obviously, our Facebook things have been doing really well. Our comments are reading it from these quotes at prior military service. Mm-hmm. So, we have another one this week, and it is a drill instructor quote that really stuck with you. And I know everybody has one. Do you have one?
Yeah.
What?
Come on, let me hear yours. I got to hear
I don't have one.
You don't?
No. Well, I have one, but it's not funny.
Oh. Mine was...
It's not funny at all. It's more like, it's more motivating than funny.
Yeah, well, that's it.
No, but I like funny ones.
Well, it's a combo. Swallow now, chew later. Move like lightning, sound like thunder.
Yeah. All the good ones.
All the good ones. Those are the ones I like.
Pretty much. Mostly it's just screaming in my ear.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Or actually, I know. Brody Strip. Yeah. That's
what? I don't even want to know what that means.
I was on the quarterdeck round the clock every day getting IT'd. So that one definitely stuck in my head. Strip is that you take off your blouse to go get IT'd. Like, no? All right. Marines does it differently.
Sounds like one of them adult clubs. I want to hear what my daughter been doing. What do you got? What?
All right. I said, I don't blame you. I blame your parents.
Yeah, that is true. I heard that one.
Okay. One of my drill instructors was showing us how to set up our alphas, sneezes, and out of reaction. I said, bless you, Stats Sergeant. And his immediate reply was, shut the up, recruit. I don't want to be blessed by you.
True, because I don't know who the hell who you pray to.
When judgment day comes and God sends you to hell, he's going to send you to me. I just know these were all men.
Yo.
Because the men, the way they talk to them, oh my God.
It's crazy.
It's
totally crazy.
No filter, nothing. It's hilarious if you're not them.
I tap dance on your heart and dare your lungs to move. We're like, what?
They come up with them so quick.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd Battalion, MCRD, San Diego, Platoon 2028. I swear to God, if you mess up one more time, I'm going to be the first Marine in about 100 fucking years to kill a motherfucker with a soup spoon to the throat.
Yo!
Does this surprise me?
Yo.
No.
Yo,
Marines, bro? Oh my God, they're horrible. Who says that?
Army says it, too.
That is crazy.
That sounds like something you'll hear in the Army, too. I'll be the first one to kill you with a soup spoon. It is original.
That is original.
And that will put the fear of God in you. If that don't paint the picture, I don't know what will.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, what you mean by that, Sergeant? Find out.
All right. I was told to cut grass when I asked where do I get the lawnmower. Joe Sargent, a pair of scissors from his back pocket, took a Sharpie and wrote one of the blades, John Deere, and said, welcome to the Army.
Yo.
Oh my God. Welcome to the Army. Bro? Damn.
Why are you smiling at me, Trini? I'm not a dentist.
They're so evil, bro. Just know you can't even be happy. You can't. Jesus. Crespo, you look like my dick. Short, ugly motherfucker. Paris Island, bro. This is Paris Island is hell, bro.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Had a drill say to me, because I'm in a leadership role, I can't call you a retard, but I can ask you, why are you retarded?
Wow.
But if you think about how the drill hats live, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no.
They don't live well. They don't.
No.
So no wonder it's just anger and hate.
I wonder if they lay in bed like, I'm going to use this one tomorrow.
They barely sleep.
Yeah.
They barely sleep.
They just lay in bed coming up with lines.
Exactly. Just think of how much can we get these to hate their lives even more.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth when you talk to me, Sergeant Covington. And then you don't say nothing and it's just screaming.
Right.
Oh, my God. Saw a guy break his leg at the knee, and his leg was jutting out all weird, and they were screaming at him on the ground, telling him to put his heels together. To die line with discipline.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
These
Oh
are the
my
things
God.
that you will experience
if you
if you
join.
ain't already.
Really? Oh my God. You keep talking soft to me, I'm going to make you bite the pillow.
Ouch! Ouch! Please, no more. No more. I give.
I didn't
called a
hear
walk-in
nothing this
abortion
bad.
that was over 30 years ago. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
If we make this like a reality show like Reno 911, like you can't make these, you can't write this stuff. Oh my God. A great drill once said to me, Pre, hurry up. I want to go home. I got cheeks to clap. That's a seasoned drill instructor. He don't give a f*** no more. All right, last one. Why are you looking at me private? Do I owe you money? Do you have a kid that looks like me? Oh.
What's your name?
Oh, my God.
Who's your daddy? Does he look like me?
Christ. I got to give it up to drill instructors. Y'all have the worst job. The worst job. I would never do
so?
it. Yeah. I think so. You got to deal with...
I think they got the easiest.
Why?
The only thing that they can get is laryngitis. I mean, come on, go for it.
Yeah, but you don't sleep. Most of their marriages go to hell.
Because
most of them are suicidal. Well, not really, because honestly, I realized how bad it was when it's based on obviously like the companies and how everything flows. Because sometimes they're short staffed. So you're not getting the time off that you're supposed to get because you got to come back. And that happened to my company because like 2 people got fired. And then they had to rotate.
For messing with one of the soldiers, the new recruit?
No, because they were just horrible.
Oh, wow.
They were horrible, and it was at the time where they were trying to, reduce suicide levels.
Right.
So if you were doing anything that looked a little suspicious, you had to go. She was
crazy.
just a horrible DI. But
I went from boot camp to AIT, which is school. You guys call it school. While I'm in school, I understood like half of my company's drill sergeant all got let go because they were messing around.
Really? Jesus
Half
Christ.
of them. I was like, are you kidding me?
They were messing with who?
With recruits.
Oh, wow.
Female recruits.
Yeah, that is common.
Yeah. It was like,
Yeah.
And it's like, we're in AIT, and we were there for like a month or so. So the new guys were coming in from from
That's
boot camp,
crazy. Because
and
we
they
were
started talking.
separated. So I never had to.
Well,
I mean, I don't know
we're
how.
separated, but in the same barracks, in one of the barracks, in the same barracks, we had 4 platoons. And they had, first platoon was male, second platoon was female, third and fourth were male. The second platoon was just a closed off, like think of a 2-story brick building. And the second floor, half of the second floor is closed off with plywood.
Oh, okay.
And that's where the females were. And there was one stairway up and down for them to go unless it's an emergency. Then somebody come and open the CQ, will open up the plywood.
Yeah.
But you have 4 platoon that was right there. And I mean, it's easy. These guys, drill sergeant come in and...
But it's just like, why?
Why? Exactly.
Why?
Why?
They're 17, 18. Some of them might be in their 20s.
You have just put the... You just put the pin to the point.
Yeah.
You just hit the nail on the head.
I don't get it.
They're 17 and 18-year-olds.
And gross.
And these guys are like old dudes.
Yeah. Well, some of them are young, but most of them are, you don't need to be doing this. Go mess with the female drill instructors. Do that. And that's probably why it led to us eventually, like, well, not us, but military as a whole, them separating. But now they're bringing it back together where you're training. Because before, females in the Marine Corps had a whole company where you went just for females and then males did their own thing. And we didn't share barracks. We only did, like, runs together every once in a while. Yeah, we did not interact unless it was for the obstacle course or to do our little runs. That was it. Or hikes.
Females were right there next platoon over.
Now they're doing it, and it's becoming a thing again because people are getting pregnant in boot camp. Like, clearly, you can't put us together because people can't control themselves. And I don't get how when it's just gross,
They getting
bro.
pregnant in boot camp?
Yes.
Your gen is just wild.
It's not just, it ain't just my gen.
My gen, nobody got pregnant.
That you know of.
That too, but
You know what I'm
at least
saying?
they knew how to. Nah, let me shut up.
Different time. And they're trying to take away abortion, so y'all be careful out there.
You ain't lying.
All right, guys, let's roll into formation.
Fallen.
All right, so a while ago I mentioned about being specific to states and their benefits that they offer to veterans. So I figured I'll start that this time and start with Maryland. So Maryland specific state benefits, and I'll go through it over the week of different states and their benefits as well.
Why Maryland?
I like Maryland. I like Governor Westmore.
I do too. Let's go, Maryland.
I just ran with him. I was like, okay,
like
let's
a little
go.
boy. Be more, you see more. I hear
And
you.
he's a military officer. He's a former military officer. It
That's
works
right.
out. Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I think Maryland is doing good as a state overall. The governor is really cleaning the state up, and they are, as like obviously as a fellow veteran himself, he makes it a thing to obviously incorporate and do what he can. Not just for veterans, of course, for all the residents of Maryland, but I mean, obviously as a veteran, you're going to try to make sure your state is treating other veterans well.
It only makes sense.
Exactly.
You don't want them veterans out there screaming, "You don't take care of us, and you're supposed to be one of us."
Really, that's the
needs that?
last thing you need.
So what is he doing?
All right, so right now, if you're permanent and totally disabled from a service-connected disability, just like our state, you get exempt from property tax on your primary resident. If you die, your spouse now gets that same thing. Or if you're active duty and you die on active duty, it passes down to your spouse as well.
Taxes on if you're permanent and total, 100% into permanent and total. Look into that.
It's good. Save you a lot of money.
Look closely into that. Don't just don't make sure that is not just on the property and not the dwelling, or the dwelling and not the property, because some states are splitting it.
I don't even know. I don't own a home, so I don't know what that means.
So if you might get the percentage off on the dwelling, which is the actual house, versus the land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they split it.
Right. Some states are splitting it. I know here in Connecticut they are splitting it.
Okay.
So make sure.
But that's not Maryland. I don't know.
That's not Maryland. But I'm just saying, be mindful of it.
Right.
And look into it.
All right. So another thing they offer for veterans is Veterans of Afghanistan or Iraq Scholarship Program provides financial assistance to U.S. veterans of Iraq or Afghanistan veterans, their spouses who are enrolled in post-secondary institutions.
Okay.
In the state. So you have to enroll in Maryland.
Right.
Okay.
Post-secondary institution.
All right. So they also have another scholarship called Edward T. Conroy Memorial Scholarship that provides aid for tuition for other educational expenses for veterans and their family members who want to attend a higher institution, if you want to get your master's or your doctorate. Right. So they have that scholarship as well. That's school's expensive. So
here's what I'm going to say. Look into that as well, because you want to make sure that look into the details of that.
Yeah, like I said, everything, we'll have the link for the direct site to maryland.gov, veterans.maryland.gov. It will obviously break every single thing that they have to offer down for you. And obviously, if you need further explanation, I'm sure there's a contact list.
Because the thing that I was curious about is there a time frame that you have to do this?
Well, there's a time frame for everything, for all scholarships, obviously, but I didn't go into detail. I figured,
right.
I'm
look
providing
into
you
it
the
because
name.
look into it because if it just so happened that you've been out for 10 years and you fall outside of that, and your spouse wants to go to school, or your kid wants to go to school, it might not work.
There's always requirements, obviously.
Right.
Further research is necessary. Obviously, veteran hiring preference, you get 10 points for selection tests. Like, say you were trying to apply to the Veterans Hospital there, you will get preference ahead of anyone else.
Whoa, DEI?
Huh? Well, veterans not included in that.
Oh,
and if you
diversity, equity, and inclusion.
I guess. If you also service connected, you get 2 extra points on it. Whether you're 10% service connected or if 100%, you get extra points
Another
added.
DEI program.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
This is awesome. They're bringing it back.
Well, in Maryland.
In
okay.
Maryland.
All right. There's a veterans home in Charlotte Hall open to honorably discharged veterans 62 and over. So if you're 62 and over and you so happen to not have a home, there is a home for you, Charlotte's Hall, that is open to a veteran. But you must be honorably discharged and 62 and over.
You know, that's the thing. That's great. And that's in Maryland, right?
Yep.
So I think that should be across the country. I was recently speaking with someone about homelessness, and he said, let me pick your brain. Just yesterday, he said, let me pick your brain in regards to the homeless population. What should we do? And I said, well, first we need to do is to have housing for the homeless, followed immediately with some form of mental health support. Because at the end of the day, people can be homeless in the sense of not having a home.
Right.
But if it's not a mental health issue, you find a cousin, a friend, a relative, someone to help you out through whatever tough time. But when you have hit that, I have no other, and boom, the streets is it. When you have got to that point, you've given up all. And that's when the mental part is kicked in.
But let me finish up with this last
Yes,
thing that
go
Maryland has to offer. All right. Finally, they have a Veterans Trust Fund that helps veterans with limited financial assistance in the form of loans and grants. And like I said before, for more information about the benefits, please go to veterans.maryland.gov. All of that link will be down below for you to further go through that. All right, so this is a hot topic. Let's roll into that one.
Sizzling.
All right. So, Defense Secretary Hegseth promotes video claiming women should not be allowed to vote. Now, this is right on par with Hegseth, so I'm not surprised. All right. So, he shared a video that profiled Douglas Wilson, is a Christian nationalist pastor that he follows. Right? Wilson's movement focuses on a patriarchal society where men are dominant, women are expected to submit to their husband. He said women are the kind of people that people come out of. He also went on to say that, no, it doesn't take any talent to simply reproduce biologically. The wife and the mother, who's the chief executive of the home, is entrusted with 3 or 4 or 5 eternal souls. The CNN interviewer, Pamela Brown, stated that Wilson's version of a Christian society includes women as an individual who should not be able to vote. And his fellow pastor said, in his ideal society, we would vote as a household. Wilson also believes that women shouldn't be able to hold leadership positions such as in church or combat roles. Now, what does that mean for a DOD secretary that is in charge of a military that includes both men and women to repost or follow such a man that believes women are just someone of a vessel for people to come out of?
You know, there's so much I can say about this, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give it a moment of silence. I let our audience just let that settle in. Not just what you read, but the moment of silence that just had to give, because sometimes we just react. Just think of what he just said. And then repeat after me. The boy is dumb. That's all I got to say about that. Forrest Gump voice.
A woman is a vessel. It doesn't take any special skill. You push him out.
Really?
If it doesn't take any special skills, you do it.
You know, it's like...
Bro,
there's just so much I could say on this. There's so much that just going. But at some point, I'm just to the point of, okay, they're just up for reaction now. And I'm not ready to just give them the reaction. Why else would he, in 2025, why would he even think it's okay to repeat something like or repost something
Well,
like that.
he does because in an interview he did prior to being selected, he said he didn't think women belong in the military. So I'm not surprised that he thinks women is a vessel that they should only be producing his children, apparently.
And again,
Or
at this point,
abuse, because that's what he likes to do as well.
really, at this point in the game, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to focus in on, and I know this is important, especially because of his position.
Exactly.
His position does make this issue important. It does make us have to. But then again, I'm like, we're not going back to the Dark Ages. We're just not.
That's what they want us to be.
They want us, but we're not. No matter what you try, the genie's out the bottle, baby. Watch the magic go down. It ain't happening.
Really?
All the stuff that you want back in that bottle is not. We're not going back. We're not going back. And I know you guys have recruited some male, some black people, some Latinos. I know you guys have recruited some to try to help it. Go on, keep them. Keep them. We don't mind.
Really?
But we ain't going back. We're not going back as a society. We're just not.
My whole issue with this, and it's just for the women who are currently serving, right? We know that he has had issues in the past with, while he was serving, sexual assault cases that were suddenly dismissed. My only concern is the military has so many issues, but baby hairs and beards is where they decide to start, right? What happens when something happens to a female or a man in the military, and it is something of a sexual nature, right? What do you do in that point? If something were to happen to a person serving in the military, women or female, women or man, and the top of the food chain is pushing out these messages or saying, pretty much implying that they don't care. It is okay because that's the Christianness that he sees, right? That's in his society. What happens when you need to go report something, right? What happens to the people who report, and the last step they have to do is to get to Congress? What are they going to do when that happens? Who do you even have when a lot of these people are put in these positions based on somebody that shares the same views?
Right.
Who do you have to go report to?
And then they worry about the morale in the military.
Yeah, but no. Beards and baby hairs, that's where we need to focus our energy. Jeez. Really.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. I think right now there is a concerted effort to discourage certain groups from joining the military.
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what I believe.
This, I think, is one of those efforts to stop certain people from joining the military. So this, to me, telling women that, it's just another tactic to redline females, if you may.
Yeah, he seemed to have an issue. I don't know what woman pissed him off in the military or in life.
To these guys, someone don't even have to piss them off. They just wired with stupidity. Yeah. That their mindset. I mean, I say stupidity, which kind of dismiss it just as being, but their mindset is just wired to think limited.
Yep, that would require them to not discriminate against a certain group, whether race or sex, and they just can't survive not doing that. So that's where we have it. But
all right, good people, it was a lot of fun hanging out here with you guys once again as we salute the men and women who wore and are still wearing that U.S. military uniform. All
right, for my Maryland vets, make sure you go out there and get your benefits that your state provides. Also, that will be linked down below. Also, don't forget to like this video because that's how other veterans and other states will know that what we're doing on our channel. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and head over to Fanbase and show us some love.
Click the heart, but don't forget to like.
Exactly.
Click the heart.
Don't forget to like.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! 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 Here we go!